Tuesday, live today. As I mentioned yesterday with Earth Magic Monday, it appears that people are really enjoying the live readings compared to the videos that you can come back to. So just to preface this, I'm doing the True Intentions Tuesday. So the True Intentions card that I pull and the initial reading will be for the community. And then if I have a few minutes after that reading, I will go ahead and answer questions if people have true intentions questions. So if you're looking to know what the true intentions are of the people in your life, today is the day for you. So keep listening and let's find out what's going on. Spirit guides, ancestors, universe, higher self, guardian angels. What do we need to know about the true intentions of the people who have an impact in our lives? What true intentions reading do we need for the community right now? Good morning, Stephen. How are you? We are doing the True Intentions Tuesday reading, so I'm about to pull a True Intentions card for the community. We have True Intentions reading for the community, please. What do we need to know? This is, I don't know how many times in a row we can get this card. I've been shuffling these cards forever. Here's our tribe card, all right? I'm thinking, since we've been getting this card so often, I'm going to go ahead and pull just a couple of Rider-Waite-Smith to get people who maybe haven't seen the past few to understand, and then I'm going to pull another True Intentions card because I think there's more to come. This tribe card, we seem very aligned in a lot of ways. You're my kind of people. I can't believe how many times this deck is stacked. I mean, so many cards to choose from, and yet we keep on getting, probably because we are in February, so it's Aquarian time, we keep on getting the tribe card. Let's go ahead and pull from the Aquarian Tarot deck and get a little bit of follow-up on the tribe card. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull one more True Intentions card for the community to see if there's anything else we need to know. So for right now, can we please have a follow-up to know what to do with this tribe card that we keep getting? You know, I wonder if the reason, and I'm hearing this coming through, I wonder if the reason we keep getting this tribe card is because there's so much conflict right now. There's so much going on politically in the news, and it seems like when you get on any kind of social media, you're expected to fall into one camp or another. And there really isn't a feeling of tribalism in terms of the vast community. It's very us against them right now. And I don't think that that's what we're meant to be doing at the moment. So let's see. Yeah, Four of Cups. We seem to be missing an opportunity here. And I think it is because this is what I'm hearing. I think it is because we're in a very us against them kind of place right now. The Emperor coming in. Time to really take a look at what's going to work for the whole, for everyone, okay? Not just one or the other. Queen of Swords, got to communicate. She's upright. It's really time to take a look at how to get us all on board together, not us against them. No more division. How are we going to get together and come up with a solution that everyone can agree on? What can we focus on that is an agreement, an existing agreement, and how do we communicate that? High Priestess in reverse, there's hidden information out there. And then the Hierophant, that hidden information is coming from the institutions, right? So there's stuff that we don't know, and maybe it's important for us to band together with the understanding of just that we don't know everything that's going on. We don't necessarily know the truth of the whole, the big picture. maybe it's time for us to acknowledge that as a community and then move forward from there. Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, having some faith. This is having some faith. It's really up to us how this looks moving forward. We can either trust that we're going to get to where we want to be with very little conflict, very little effort, or we can muddy the waters. We can make things really difficult with our beliefs and our thoughts and our anxieties. Which one are we going to choose? This is a time of upheaval. So can we alchemize through that upheaval together? Can we create something beautiful? Can we get on the same page in a time of turmoil and upheaval where everything's sort of up in the air? We don't know where, we're throwing the spaghetti up against the wall right now in this country, and it's hard to know what's going to stick. But maybe we have an influence there. Maybe if we can band together and really be on the same page with our fellow countrymen, maybe that's the answer. I don't know. But I can't imagine why else we'd be getting the tribe card over and over and over again. Two of Pentacles in reverse here. Things are looking a little messy. Strength in reverse. There's been a lot of butting heads, The Chariot in reverse. Lots of chaos, and people trying to maintain control. Three of Cups in reverse. Feeling like you can't get along with people, And then here we go. Here's the Sun. So the Sun coming in here, there's a lot of energy right now that can be directed in one way or another. And right now, if we're constantly feeling like it's us against them, we're going to have a lot of energy going into that direction and creating that headbutting situation where nobody gets along and everybody's fighting. We could be using that Sun energy in a different direction. And I think that that's what we're being asked to do here, because we keep getting this card over and over again. Okay, thank you for that reading. Is there another, maybe not. Maybe it's time for me. Maybe that is supposed to just be our true intentions card for the community today. Leave it there, and then I will start pulling true intentions cards for individual questions. I think that's the way we'll do this. So let me go ahead. Thank you for that true intentions reading. Clearly, we have not been getting the point on this. Hopefully that clears some things up, that reading this morning, and I hope that the right people are seeing it. Maybe it's just, anytime you really want to teach people something, you have to keep repeating it over and over and over again. Everything is like that. Every time we need to learn a lesson, that lesson gets repeated over and over and over again until we finally get it. Maybe that's why it's been like 3 or 4 weeks in a row that we've gotten that tribe card for True Intentions Tuesdays. Maybe the universe is like, I'm going to keep driving it in there until we get it. So there we have it. All right, let me take a look at the comments and see what's coming in. Good morning, guys. All right, we've got Divine Timing. Good morning. Stephen Yuri, good morning. I am doing well. I'm so glad to hear that you're doing well. Hello, Lady Divine. Stephen Yuri, thanks for all you're very welcome. I'm so happy to be here. Every time I can be here, I really enjoy reaching out and being this conduit for everyone. Okay, Stephen, you're a difference between facts per groups. Yeah. Joanna Jones, hi, can I be added, please? Absolutely. I Blanco Fine Shite. Let's see, tribe card may be telling us to collectively pay attention to the details. Yeah. Until we break the cycle. Absolutely. Okay. So who's got a question? I see people in here. I can tell that you are ready for your questions to be answered. I'm going to do this for maybe about 10 minutes this morning. I usually don't really have much time on a Tuesday to do a lot of question answering, but today I do, and today let's make it happen. So who has a question? What's the first question? Here we go, Joanna Jones. So a recruitment agency called Boss reached out to me about a job at SOAB, but There has been no communication from them. Should I follow through? Is this legit? All right, so let's find out. Well, I'm going to pull from the True Intentions deck because that's certainly a True Intentions kind of question, and then I'll follow up with the Rider-Waite-Smith or the Aquarian deck. So let me focus in on that. Recruitment agency called Boss reached out to Joanna Jones about a job at SOAB. What is SOAB? The only thing I know about SOAB is son of a bitch. That's the only thing I know. But there has been no communication from them. So should I follow through on this? Is it legit? Is it legit? What is this? What is this SOAB? Is it legit? Is this recruitment company legit? Should Joanna Jones follow through on this? I'm feeling like unsolicited advice. I'm certain I know best. I'd hate to say I told you so. Is that unsolicited advice coming from the recruitment place? Like, are you, I imagine that if you're involved with a recruitment place, you're actively seeking out a job somewhere. Did you reach out to the recruitment agency in the first place, or are you just getting, like, did they find you on some list and now they're sending you information? Yes. Shoot, I should have scrolled down. You reached out first. So you did ask them for advice. Is there more on this? Unfriendly, have a hostile attitude. Man, I don't know, Joanna Jones. This is feeling kind of fishy. Maybe the unsolicited advice card is you ask them for advice and now they're not giving you friendly advice. Maybe they are putting you in contact with an organization that's not what you're looking for. I don't know. Let's get some cards pulled on this from the Aquarian deck and find out what you need to do here. Should Joanna Jones follow up on this SOAB? Should she continue with Boss? Two of Pentacles. This is really interesting. When the Two of Pentacles is coming through with a question like this, it's like it could go either way. Like trying to balance this out. Eight of Swords in reverse. That's suggesting that you let go of any preconceived notions, anything that's holding you back. Strength. This is about finessing your way through this, having some grace. Three of Rods. Okay, so in spite of the fact that you started out with these two cards, it's looking like this is actually a direction that you should consider following up on. And I don't know if that's just so that it leads you on the right path. Maybe it's what needs to be, like maybe this is a stepping stone, something that's been put in your way or in place so that you can get to something better. There's some kind of very strange energy with this. It's like a back and forth kind of thing. And you want to go into it with a really clear head, all right? You don't want to have any assumptions about the Boss Recruitment Center or SOAB. You want to get information. You want to kind of gracefully move through this. I would say maybe don't offer a whole lot of information. King of Swords, yeah, get all your ducks in a row. Make sure you get all the information and have the truth of the situation before following through. You do have this Three of Rods here, and that suggests taking that next step. So I think you are being asked to take that next step and maybe talk to some people. Six of Rods coming in here can signify that, like, you're either going to be given a leadership opportunity or you need to get other people on board with this. And then the Nine of Rods, something about taking this on and continuing to move forward with it is going to bring you closer to the conclusion. Okay, so definitely keep moving forward with this, even if you have some worries or some concerns, and I do too. There's some kind of weirdness about this, but it's not enough to stop you from moving ahead. Okay? Keep on moving ahead. So thank you for that question, Joanna Jones. I appreciate it. And thank you for the answer. All right, let's see. Who is coming in next? Okay, what advice, what spirit has for you, Lady Divine? Let's find out. And that is not really a true intentions question. So let's just find out what advice Spirit has for you today. Lady Divine, what does Lady Divine need to know today? What's the advice for Lady Divine? Lady Divine, it appears that there is advice that wants to come through, but if you're not clear on the area of your life where you want the advice to pertain to, it could become very confusing, because it's like you could apply the advice coming through to the wrong area, and that's not what you're looking for. Can you just think about, just focus on an area of your life where you want the advice to kind of reflect? Get really clear on it, like hold it. Advice from Spirit for Lady Divine. What do they need to know? Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something is shifting. Three of Pentacles upright. That has to do with collaboration and communication. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Something that you've been putting a lot of effort into, and it might be, well, let's see what we're being asked to do here. Page of Rods. Might be time to start infusing a situation with a new idea here. Maybe time to change course in order to achieve victory. So if there is an area of your life that has been a bit precarious, especially if it has to do with collaborating with others or a creative endeavor, something that you need to rely on clear communication with. That area of your life may have been in a situation where it hasn't felt that great, or maybe there's like, just obstacles, or the energy hasn't been quite right. That area of your life, you want to maintain, okay? You want to keep putting your energy into it, but you have to shift and do it differently. There's something that like you've invested quite a bit of some kind of energy into: time, money, resources, physical energy, mental energy, emotional energy, and you have been in a situation where, regardless of how much you put into it, you don't feel like you're getting out of it what you deserve to get out of it. And it is in a place right now where you can shift that around. You've got to like kind of, I'm getting this like spinning, this like turning of perspective. Like you've been putting all of this energy and effort into it, but because it's coming from here, it's not giving you what you need, and you need to like swivel a bit and then go at it from that angle, and that's going to bring you victory. So I hope that makes sense to you. I don't know what area of your life this pertains to, but it's clear that there's something going on that you really want to make it work. It's important to you, and things keep popping up that are getting in the way. You will have victory over this. Okay? This is being able to overcome obstacles and challenges and succeed at something. And it's going to require you, it's like if you just kind of go like this, all of a sudden you're going to hit it right on the mark and everything's going to work, right? It's like you're not doing it wrong, you're doing it. Look, here's the hangman in reverse. So yeah, it has to do with your angle, your perspective. You've got to maybe step out of it entirely for just a moment so that you can see everything clearly, and then when you step back in, be slightly skewed, be slightly different, okay? You getting the feeling of that? So, all right, there's the answer to your question. That's your advice from Spirit today. Thank you for your question, and thank you for your answer. Let's see who's coming in next. All right, you said ask for clarity on a love check. Okay, let's do it. Let's ask for clarity on a love check. Could Stephen have clarity on a love check, please? How are things going from last week? There were some blockages last week, and there was some transformation needed last week. Let's see how things are going with that. Things are going rather well. Look, your Knight of Pentacles is upright. So whatever you've been doing to start moving and shifting and clearing, it's working. And you're beginning to, it's like you're planting the seeds in fertile soil now. It's like you're starting to create the space where love can grow from that. That's really cool. And then you got the Six of Cups. And that is like finding that spark of joy again, finding that curiosity, being open and willing to accept love coming in. That's huge. And that's like in spite of all this conflict. You've got conflict, clearly. And that conflict that you're still dealing with is still keeping your magician in reverse. So it's like, you're not there yet. You still don't have that magician. I remember the magician was in reverse last week as well. The elements haven't all been aligned yet because there is still some conflict. That being said, this is what has opened up for you. It's the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, and that is a massive step. Nothing else can happen in this area without doing exactly that first. So you're on the right track. Is there anything else? Ace of Pentacles coming in reverse again. I think you had this card last week too. So yeah, it's not time yet. You're not there yet. But you've got the foundation established now, and those seeds have been planted. So good on you. That's awesome. All right, let's see if I have any more questions in here. Thank you for that question. Thank you for that answer. Frankie, Joseph, Boyd, George, Joanna Jones. All right, thank you so much. Yes, yes, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, okay. Marriage stuff. Like a kaleidoscope. Thank you so much. Divine timing. All right, I'm gonna do a card pull for divine timing, and then I'm gonna close it out. So divine timing, what do I need to hear most today concerning your job? All right, let's find out. What does divine timing need to hear most today concerning their job? Let's start with these. Okay, this is okay. Interesting. You've got the Nine of Swords, which represents like real worry, like really keeping you up at night. And then the Four of Rods, which is stability and happiness and celebration. So let's find out. Clearly you're worried about the situation. Let's find out what you need to be able to do to break through that anxiety, because good things are coming. All right, you do have, things are better than they appear. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Rods upright, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so when it comes to your situation right now with your job, a lot of it has to do with your perspective. You're really, really worried and you don't need to be. And the thing is, this could become a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you keep on like fertilizing, if you keep on spending time and energy and worry on the things that you don't need to worry about, that's what you're going to create more of. You need to take this Page of Rods energy in and see new inspiration. Okay, there's an element of you kind of feeling bored and dissatisfied where you are, and you're thinking about maybe changing course a little bit, or maybe you're not making as much money as you want to be making. There's something very dissatisfying about your current predicament, but it doesn't have to be. And I'm really feeling with the Four of Rods and the Page of Rods coming in that it's going to require you to feel inspired, okay? You have to be able to really look at what you have right now and celebrate that. And somehow that's going to open up the door for you to start getting that satisfaction. And the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse, that's a lot about weeding the garden. So getting rid of the things that aren't working and you know aren't working, and just let them go, you know, and then you can start fertilizing what is important to you. And then you've got the Three of Swords here in reverse, and that means that a painful cycle is ending. So there's a real good energy coming through for you today. And part of being able to recognize that and accept what's coming in has to do with getting rid of some of the negative self-talk and the negative thoughts and seeing things in a way that is more pessimistic than necessary. Okay? So keep that in mind, divine timing, that right now things are better than they appear, and you want to be focusing on the good right now and let go of the stuff that really isn't working. Okay, that's your reading. Is there another one for divine timing? Six of Cups in reverse. Don't forget to have fun. There's a lot of very serious energy coming from your direction toward work. Like you said, money is an issue. See what you can do to be creative and have fun, even without the feelings of financial abundance right now. It does have a lot to do with gratitude and just playing around and getting yourself in that creative space again. Something that's coming in for me right now is the idea that when we sometimes have too much creative energy, when we have this wild imagination, and our brain wants to use that creative energy, sometimes if we're not able to experience joy and curiosity, but we still have that brain activity going that wants to create and be, have an imagination, it will start driving toward worst case scenario thoughts. It'll start using that creativity to think of the bad things, and then you get kind of sucked into that cycle. So keep that in mind right now, and see what you can do in terms of flip-flopping that creative energy into something that's more positive. Okay? All right, that was your reading today. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. That was True Intentions Tuesday. If you missed the True Intentions community reading, please rewind to the beginning. It's meant for everyone. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'll be back tomorrow for the All Signs Tarot reading, and I plan to do that live as well. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.